jack off?
Cinco de Mayo just happened.
God, you were so drunk.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, you were wasted. I was the only one that knew. I knew you were drunk on Friday. I could tell. You were acting normal. But.
So my friends told me that they're going to a party in Vegas, and the way my life works is wherever they go, I kind of have to go with my camera because I have to document it in hopes of them getting super wasted. But
how many times have you actually gotten good footage from them being wasted?
Bro, that's the part of the game.
Maybe once.
But that's the game. It's
once or twice.
It's always 50-50. You never know what you're going to get.
It's not 50-50. It's 95-5.
No, it's not true. Anyway, they told me they're going to Vegas to party. I was super pumped. They went ahead of me one day because I had to post my vlog, so I stayed back and edited. And the next morning, I hopped on a flight by myself, and I got to Vegas at like 2 p.m. I don't know. I got to the house where they were staying at, where the party was taking place, and the door was open, so I just walked in. I went straight to the backyard, and there was about 5 people in the backyard, and I go, so where's the party? And they all looked at me like I was fucking insane. They go, dude, there's no party. Oh, we didn't say anything about a party. And I was like, come on, is it later? And they're like, no, we just came here to hang out. Like, we're just sitting by the pool.
Well, how did you get that information in your head?
I don't know. For some reason, I thought you're flying to Vegas, so there has to be this huge party, right?
Right.
Like there has to be like 800 people come into a house. Yeah. But that wasn't the case.
It's gotten tired of getting older.
They were just grilling, and I was so confused. And it was like 2 p.m., and I played a little beer pong. I played some ping pong, and then at around 4 p.m., I booked a flight back. So I stayed there for 3 or 4 hours, and I booked a flight back to LA so I can get back and shoot my vlog. So I was in Vegas for like 4 hours.
And what was the best part of it?
The
actual best moment you had in Vegas? The cooking the chicken? I saw that on Instagram stories.
My Uber driver.
Oh, what'd he say?
When I got in the car, he goes, Spirit Airlines? And I'm like, yeah, how'd you know? He's like, I can just tell.
What?
I'm like, the cheapest airline.
He thought you were trash?
I think so.
That's weird.
I don't know if he was being mean or if he was
an odd
actually
thing to say.
But I was flying Spirit Airlines.
So, how did he know?
Because he's a psychic.
Maybe he just sucked. You were a kid. He assumed that's all you could afford.
He said he saw that I had a backpack, and if I was flying and Spirit charges up the ass for carry-ons. So he was like, you only have one bag, so you must be flying Spirit because you don't want to pay more for carry-ons. I'm like, well, I guess that kind of makes sense.
I had a nice conversation with my Uber driver today.
What happened?
He was telling me he's from Germany and he's Armenian, and he said that Germany's really racist, and he said no one's racist here. Like he was saying all these things that I was like, I wanted to hear, but I didn't believe.
You wanted to hear that Germans are racist?
No, I wanted to hear that it's not racist here. I was like, really? That's your experience? And
he said it's not racist here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just one guy.
It's way better here.
That's just one guy's experience.
It's pretty interesting. I was telling him about New York. New York's
By the way, all German people listening, that's just one guy. Okay. So Germany's not racist. Let's make that clear.
Yeah, that was just his experience.
And America's pretty racist.
Let's spend a good 15 minutes on this. And just me being really clear with everyone that we're not saying Germany's racist.
The title of this podcast is What the Fuck Germans? Okay. What were you saying?
Oh, nothing. I was telling him about New York and how great New York is, and that when I lived there, that is the least racist place.
Bullshit. New York?
I think, yeah. Something about it. It's not that it's not racist, but everyone feels
so racist that it's not racist.
No, everyone feels like on an equal footing there. Like the guy you talk to at the deli, or the guy, the cab driver, or the businessman. They all feel the same.
Really?
Yeah, like they all kind of have the same opportunities. I think that's how I always read it.
But in LA, it's like you have.
Doesn't feel that way. Like I could go down to the deli when I lived in New York, and the guy will be like, hey, I went to the opera last night. You know what I mean? And have like a full conversation with an Iranian guy who went to the opera last night. And then maybe I went to the opera too. I've never been to the opera.
I think it's because New Yorkers have like this like confidence.
I think so, yeah.
Where they can talk, where they're so happy to be themselves. So they're all, you know what I mean? Like it's easy to have a conversation with a confident person no matter what they're working.
Yeah, and also I think the city is so hard to live there that everybody shares that common experience of like...
Bro, if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere.
Exactly.
Mr. Jay-Z?
You should go move to New York.
No, I can't.
And never talk to me again.
I couldn't make it there.
Yeah, I could.
That's a fucking tough place.
You don't like New York?
Think about that. Like I was always thinking, like, I've heard that statement, if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. But like genuinely think about like making anything in New York happen.
Donald Trump made it in New York.
1 in 20.
He's not making it.
1 in 20. He's the president of the United States.
Well,
He doesn't have the shittiest hand. 1 in 21 people in New York are millionaires.
is that true?
Yeah.
1 in 20 in Manhattan.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're being specific.
I think it's Manhattan. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard that statistic before.
That's fucking unreal.
Yeah, but it's so expensive. Like my
Millionaires.
the kid's aunt lives there, and they do pretty good, and they have like a 2-bedroom apartment, and I think the apartment's like $3 million. And
$3 million?
Yeah,
Fucking
but they're
nuts.
not like they don't have like jobs that they're like make a lot of money.
What's the point of it? What's the point? Come out here and I don't know.
There's like a buzz. There's just like a high when you walk around the city. There's just so much to do.
Do you think that they shop online? All the people in New York?
No.
Well,
No?
when you shop online, do you suddenly turn into a tab hoarder? Loading